Well, just a few weeks ago, the Steelers picked up their 8th consecutive win against Indy, and their second longest winning streak sits at 6 games, and it's against tomorrow's opponent. So for more on how they can extend it on Sunday, let's send it over to Bob and Coach for your keys to the game, presented by your neighborhood Ford store. Guys.
All right, Missy, thanks. Panthers, Steelers, 1 o'clock on Sunday. Coach, you have 4 games left. You have a relatively young team here, especially on offense. What is your message as you enter the Final Four?
I don't know that I've packaged a collective message. I think for the reasons that you mentioned, we're young and developing, and the challenges that each and every week presents, the uniqueness of each week's challenges. I've just really been trying to narrow their focus, and I talk more about the here and now. And so our conversations are about this week and the challenges that Carolina presents, particularly because they're an unfamiliar group to us. We don't play them every year, and so it merits that. The changes that they've been through recently, the coaching changes, the changes at quarterback, the division of labor and how they've changed personalities since their bye really kind of merits that we give the here and now our time and attention. And so it's been less of that probably than normal circumstances.
They're coming off a performance and a win in Seattle, never an easy place to play, 223 yards rushing, but they got a lead. And when you have that lead, you can pound that ball a little bit more. So how important is the start in this game?
It's important that we take care of the ball early on. Seattle turned that ball over early in the game, and that was a catalyst for them to play from that position that you mentioned. We got to move the ball. We got to possess it. We got to score. We do those things at a natural rate. We do those things the way that we've been doing it in recent weeks in terms of how we come out of the locker room. We'll be in position to minimize some of that attrition football that they play. But at the end of the day, there's no secret formula for attrition football. You meet that force with force, and that's what we better do.
The days of Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis are over, but they got some really good young people on that defense. They seem to have invested heavily in it. How good is it?
I think they're writing that story each and every week. I tell you, with each passing day, I see the growth and maturation in a young guy like Brian Burns. To see that just take off. And the same thing with J.C. Horn. He missed a significant amount of time in his rookie year, and boy, you're seeing him growing by leaps and bounds with each tape you turn on in year 2. I think guys like that, young talented people like that, are cornerstones that could be the catalyst of a good defense for years to come for those guys.
Key on offense for you?
Again, I think it's to move the ball fluidly, to don't get behind the chains. If we do that, then we'll put ourselves in a position to score points and keep those guys off balance. The things that we've been doing in recent weeks, minus obviously the turnover component that happened last week. If we do those things and focus on us, divide our labor up, spread the ball around to our eligibles, be intentional and thoughtful about the run-pass mix, we should be fine.
All right, Coach, all the best to you in Carolina.
Thank you.